The date was June 5, 2025. A pleasant Thursday evening in New York. The legendary Yankee Stadium was the setting. The New York Yankees were playing. Their opponents were the Cleveland Guardians. A buzz filled the air. Fans anticipated a great game. The lights shone brightly on the field. This matchup felt important. Even early in the season, some games count more. This was one of those games. Thousands of supporters filled the seats. They wore their favorite team colors. Blue for the Yankees, red for the Guardians. The energy was truly palpable. The feeling in the Bronx was electric. Fans hoped to see their heroes perform. Players like Aaron Judge and José Ramírez. Yankee Stadium itself is a cathedral of baseball. A classic American League battle was about to begin. The New York Yankees took the field first. Their pinstripes gleamed under the lights. Starting on the mound was Max Fried. He is known for his sharp pitching. Fried looked focused and very ready. He threw his warm-up pitches with purpose. The first Guardians batter stepped into the box. A hush fell over the large crowd. The game was officially underway. Fried's first few pitches were excellent. He attacked the strike zone with confidence. His fastball had good speed. His curveball kept the hitters off balance. He worked through the top of the first inning. It was efficient and very quick. Fried was clearly setting a strong tone. The Guardians' hitters seemed to struggle. Now it was the Yankees' turn to bat. Out strode the imposing figure of Aaron Judge. Judge stood on first base, a big threat. The game moved to the top of the second inning. The Cleveland Guardians looked eager to respond. Their star player, José Ramírez, came to bat. He is always a dangerous hitter. Fried was on the mound, still looking sharp, but Ramírez is known for his clutch hitting. The Guardians needed a spark. Ramírez delivered for his team. He saw a pitch he liked very much. He swung his bat with great power. The ball soared into the outfield gap. It was an RBI double, a brilliant hit. A Cleveland runner scampered home to score. The Guardians took a 1-0 lead. The noisy Yankee Stadium quieted a little. But the Yankees are not a team to stay down. Veteran Josh Donaldson stepped to the plate. He had a determined look on his face. Donaldson connected with immense power. The Yankees had tied the game at 1-1. The game moved into the middle innings. Max Fried truly settled into a groove. He was pitching a magnificent game. His pitches danced and darted. The Guardians' hitters looked completely baffled. They swung and missed quite often. Fried was in total control out there. Fried's pitch count remained remarkably low. This showed his excellent efficiency. His control and command were pinpoint. He allowed very few base runners for Cleveland. The Yankees' defense was also solid. They made all the plays behind him. He seemed to get stronger each inning. Meanwhile, the Yankees' offense kept working. They were not content with a tie. In the bottom of the fourth inning, they struck. Gleyber Torres hit a long fly ball. The runner tagged up and sprinted home. The Yankees now led the game 2-1. The top of the sixth inning arrived. The tension in the stadium was palpable as both teams knew the importance of this inning. The fans were on the edge of their seats, anticipating what could be a game-changing moment. The game was still tight and tense. Every pitch, every swing, and every play was being scrutinized by the fans and players alike. The atmosphere was electric, with everyone holding their breath. The Cleveland Guardians were threatening again. They had runners on base and were looking to capitalize on this opportunity. The dugout was buzzing with anticipation, and once more, it was José Ramírez. The crowd erupted as he stepped up to the plate, knowing his potential to change the game. He stepped into the batter's box with a determined look on his face. The pressure was immense, but Ramírez thrived in these moments. He had already hurt the Yankees once earlier in the game with a crucial hit. The Yankees' defense was on high alert, knowing they couldn't afford another mistake. He is such a dangerous and clutch hitter. His ability to perform under pressure is what sets him apart from many others in the league. The crowd knew this was a big moment. The energy in the stadium was at its peak, with fans cheering and chanting, hoping for another Ramírez miracle. Fried was still on the mound for New York. He had been solid so far, but this was his biggest test yet. Ramírez did it again for Cleveland. With a powerful swing, he connected with the pitch perfectly. He connected with another pitch perfectly. The sound of the bat meeting the ball echoed through the stadium. This time, it was a solo home run. The ball soared through the air, heading straight for the stands. The ball rocketed into the right field seats. Fans scrambled to catch it, celebrating wildly as it landed. Just like that, the game was tied 2-2. The Guardians had clawed their way back into the game. Cleveland showed incredible fight and spirit. Their determination was evident as they celebrated the game-tying home run. Ramírez was having a brilliant individual game. His performance was inspiring his teammates and giving them hope. Max Fried's excellent day on the mound was over. He had given his all, but it was time for a change. Chad Green started his jog to the mound. The Yankees were counting on him to keep the game tied. He is a reliable arm for New York. Green had been in these situations before and knew how to handle the pressure. Green showed his quality immediately. His pitches were sharp and he quickly got the Guardians' batters out. He kept the score locked at 2-2. The game was set for a thrilling finish with both teams giving their all. The seventh inning began with high tension. The air was thick with anticipation as both teams knew the importance of every single play from this point forward. The crowd's energy was palpable, and the players could feel the weight of their fans' expectations. The score remained deadlocked at 2-2. Each pitch, each swing, and each catch had the potential to change the course of the game. The tension was almost unbearable, with every fan holding their breath. Both teams were fighting with all their might. The players were giving it their all, leaving everything on the field. The intensity of their focus was evident in their every move. Every single pitch felt incredibly important. The pitchers were under immense pressure, knowing that one mistake could cost their team the game. The batters, on the other hand, were looking for any opportunity to capitalize. Every play could swing the game. The fielders were on high alert, ready to make the crucial plays that could turn the tide in their favor. The fans were on the edge of their seats. Their cheers and gasps echoed through the stadium, creating an electric atmosphere that spurred the players on. Neither team wanted to make a mistake. The pressure was immense, and the fear of making a costly error loomed large over every player. The atmosphere was thick with anticipation. The tension was almost tangible, with every person in the stadium feeling the weight of the moment. In the top of the seventh, a key play occurred. The Guardians were threatening to take the lead, and the Yankees knew they had to step up. The Yankees' defense made a fantastic stop. It was a moment of brilliance that showcased their skill and determination. A Guardians batter hit a hard line drive. It looked like it was going to be a game-changing hit. But the Yankees' shortstop made a diving catch. It was a spectacular play that drew gasps from the crowd. He then quickly threw to first for a double play. The precision and speed of the play were remarkable. The crowd roared its approval for the effort. The energy in the stadium was electric, with fans celebrating the incredible defensive play. It prevented a potential Guardians rally. The Yankees had managed to keep the game tied, and the momentum was now in their favor. The game moved to the bottom of the eighth. The tension was still high, but the Yankees were now feeling more confident. Veteran first baseman Anthony Rizzo came to bat. He knew the importance of this moment and was ready to deliver. There were runners on second and third base. The pressure was on, and the fans were on their feet, hoping for a breakthrough. Rizzo delivered a truly clutch hit. The ball soared through the air, and the crowd erupted in cheers. Both runners raced around the bases to score. It was a thrilling moment that had everyone on the edge of their seats. The score was now 4-2 for the Yankees. The fans were ecstatic, and the players celebrated their hard-earned lead. Let us recap the performance of Max Fried, who was nothing short of spectacular on the mound. He gave the Yankees a very strong start, setting the tone early with his precision and control. His pitching was a key to their success, striking out batters with ease and keeping the opposition off balance. He kept his team in the game early on, showing remarkable poise and determination. He battled through 6 quality innings, demonstrating why he is considered one of the best in the league. He allowed only 2 runs, showcasing his ability to limit damage and keep his team in a position to win. Both of those runs came from José Ramírez, who was equally impressive on the offensive side. Fried showed why he is an ace, with his performance being a masterclass in pitching. Josh Donaldson also made a huge contribution to the game, proving his worth as a clutch player. His early home run was very important, providing a much-needed boost to his team. It answered Cleveland's first run immediately, shifting the momentum back in favor of his team. That solo shot changed the momentum, igniting the crowd and energizing his teammates. It energized both the team and the fans, creating an electric atmosphere in the stadium. Donaldson brings a veteran presence to the lineup, offering leadership and experience. On the other side, José Ramírez was brilliant, showcasing his all-around talent. He had a massive impact for the Guardians, driving in runs and keeping his team competitive. His RBI double gave Cleveland the early lead, setting the stage for a thrilling game. His solo home run tied the game later, demonstrating his clutch hitting ability. He accounted for both of his team's runs, proving to be a pivotal player for the Guardians. He kept his team fighting all night, never giving up and always pushing forward. The Yankees pitchers found him very tough, as he consistently put pressure on them throughout the game. The game moved to the top of the ninth inning. The Yankees led by a score of 5-2. Manager Aaron Boone called for his closer. Clay Holmes emerged from the bullpen. He is the Yankees' trusted ninth-inning man. His job was to secure the final 3 outs. The crowd rose to its feet. They were ready to celebrate a victory. Holmes began his warm-up tosses. Holmes was dominant in his appearance. He shut the door on the Guardians. His pitches were sharp and unhittable. He worked through the inning efficiently. He recorded a strikeout for the first out, then he induced a weak ground ball. The final batter popped up harmlessly. The game was officially over. The Yankees had won the contest. The final score read, New York Yankees 5, Cleveland Guardians 2. It was a very hard-fought victory. This victory was very significant for the Yankees. It provided a considerable morale boost. Winning a close game like this builds confidence. It was an important win in the series. It helps them build valuable momentum. They want to continue this success. The team chemistry looks very strong. They are playing good all-around baseball. This is what champions are made of. The atmosphere after the game was joyful. Thousands of happy fans streamed out. They were leaving Yankee Stadium with smiles. The joyful sounds of victory filled the night. Frank Sinatra's New York, New York played. It echoed throughout the entire stadium. This is a cherished tradition after a win. It is the perfect end to a night. A perfect end to a Yankees victory. We encourage all our readers to stay tuned. Thank you for reading this account.